Today we have LaPlante joining us to speak a little bit about the reopening of the studio and kind of what it took to bring everything sort of back to normal.
So the way Corona hit the LEC was quite sudden, to be honest. It started with us planning a full studio day. We had audience, we had tickets sold, everything was normal. And then about an hour, maybe 2 hours before the actual show was supposed to start filming, we all received a message that we were switching to online. So it happened basically like that. And we had to cancel all the tickets, we had to send everyone home who was working here, and we went to what we called a skeleton crew. The way we worked with the skeleton crew was that there was only about 20 people here on site versus what we typically have is almost 100 people. Most stations moved to online, so they were working from home or from online setups in other locations, so that we had as few people in the actual physical studio as possible. That included no pro players, also no casters for quite some time. Everything was at the absolute bare minimum. After that, we slowly started to bring back more and more crew, more production. A lot of the technical side is very complicated and quite hard to do from home. So lots of people had to be wearing a lot of hats. They were switching between jobs because there was no way to have the setup in multiple locations. Those were the first people we brought back so that those people would actually have brain at the end of the evening and not just be entirely drained. The next step after that was that we brought back casters into the studio, making sure that with the growing crew size and the growing amount of people that were just in the studio location, everything was still safe and up to German regulations and standards. From there, we brought back more and more additional personnel until now we reached pro players, and our latest step is having press back in the studio. So yeah, coming back to the studio really felt like coming back to school after a long summer break. You're seeing all of these people that you haven't seen in a year or a year and a half even. This feeling of life and joy is coming back, and it really rejuvenates you and gives you a lot of strength just seeing not just the joy in, of course, like Twitch chat or any other chat, but just on people's faces to see the crew coming back and to be able to interact with people and how much passion is just in the project. And yeah, maybe we can only give them an elbow bump or a fist bump, but it still feels absolutely amazing and incredible to have people around you again. And the crew at the LEC has been amazing when it comes to making sure that we are upholding regulations. We're also quite strict when it comes to these regulations. Has to be the odd jobs that only come when people are here. When there's very few people, everything is standard. Everyone knows exactly what they're doing and things don't really pop up. But with casters returning, with pro players returning, there's a lot more odd moments where people just kind of are like, we need bananas, and you're just standing there and all you can think of is why do you need bananas? But okay. Or a caster has a crazy idea and you're just like, okay, I guess we need to figure out how to get this done now. And I think that's my personal favorite part.
This will be my setup for the weekend, and I hope you guys enjoyed our little studio tour. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Esports' channel and follow us on Twitter at .esports and follow me at Lara Lunardi.